Three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Collier in at the 1.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Kessler with the rebound. Sexton against Prince. Sexton kicks to Collins. Jazz passing it around. A three-pointer off the mark. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Collins.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Collins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Down low. Porter pulls it in. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Giannis. Shakes him, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Markkanen in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Porter. Giannis inside. Working on Collins. And here's Prince outside. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Collier, guarded by Prince. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Sexton against Prince. Pass to Collier. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Lepowski, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Clarkson in for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Now here's, oh my goodness, what a play.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Porter. Baseline jumper. Out to Clarkson. Trains the three-pointer.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Now, here's Lillard. D right on him. It's deflected. Out to Kuzma. Clock at 6. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
And Lillard also entertaining as a player, someone who isn't afraid to put on a show for the fans.
Here's Filipowski, defended by Portis. And it's sent back by Lopez. Outside Portis. Lopez outside. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
George against Lillard. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Portis.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Now, here's George. Shoots from the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Lillard against George. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
George against Lillard. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Prince in for Kyle Kuzma. And Utah also making a switch. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Sexton. Now, here's George. Filipowski passes to Markkanen. Buries it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
And Lillard kicks to Sims. Prince. Looking around. Trent finds Lillard. Prince outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Clarkson. And stolen by Lillard. Lauri Markkanen getting it done for Utah. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got George. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Inside, here's Markkanen. And he banks in the layup. Markkanen's got 13.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Prince. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lillard dishes to Prince. Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 3-point lead. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Portis. The rebound by the Bucks. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Lillard against Clarkson. Trent with the wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Potter's checked in. Three-pointer, Markkanen. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Lillard outside. Trent outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hits it from 3-point range.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Here's Lillard. Misses in close. Utah leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by Trent. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First personal foul. Keontae George picks one up.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers, and shot blockers, they got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Lillard. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tesorius screen on Porter. Just 5 to shoot. George passes to Collins. Now, here's George. The Jazz again can't hit it. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Collins setting the big for Clarkson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Collins grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Hendricks passes to Clarkson. No good that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Giannis slashing. And easy 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 17 now.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Collier comes in for Clarkson. And Collins gets double-teamed. Kessler passes to Collins. Kessler is screen on Porter. Collier. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The kick out to Porter. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Kessler. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 7. The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And they double up Giannis. Kicks it out to Prince. And it's Utah with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Antetokounmpo using his size. Giannis!
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo. My goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Trent. Here's Sexton, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. With the teardrop, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Markkanen in a screen on Prince. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins.
And, you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Spins. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Great open look there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, It is something to behold.
Porter passes to Lopez. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Bucks leading by 3. What? From Giannis on the finish.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Outside Collins. Kuzma against Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Markkanen kicks to Collins. Here's Collier for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Stolen by Collins. Shoots the 3. That one, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Lillard's checked in for Porter.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level, undeniable. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Sexton against Prince. Sexton the pass to Cousins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis. The Jazz have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for Collins. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Shoots over Kuzma. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Markkanen.
Looking very mobile on his drives. Markkanen hard to stop the 7-footer when he's on attack.
Basket good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
And the rejection by Collins. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. From the arc. Sinks the triple. Collier's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. George has got 5.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Chalk up 2 there.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
George, no good. Bucks leading by 7. Lillard with it. He's got 18. That one falls. Lillard's got 20 points.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. Kessler against Lopez. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Milwaukee.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Lopez, and Trent subbed in for Prince. And again, it's Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Clarkson against Green. Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. Over Green. 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Clarkson. 1:41 left in the third. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Larkin in a screen on Lillard. George, no good. Bucks leading by 9. Lillard outside. Crafty move. Utah with the rebound. Right side, Sexton. Basket counts.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Lillard against George. And that one's good. Lillard's got 26.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 9 points. And stolen by Lillard. Goes up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's like taking candy from a baby. When Lillard gets his hands on the ball with open court in front of him, he's going all the way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. And the Jazz making a change here. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Lillard against George. Lillard with the bucket.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. Floats one. No good on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Potter in at the 4. And here's George for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Lillard surveying the D. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 34 points.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Clarkson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard, right side. And then Lillard slams it in.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Jazz trail by 13. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Filipowski passes to George. Clarkson outside. There's the pick. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. George against Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
George looking over the floor. Another miss by Utah. Milwaukee leading by 15. Now Lillard. It's hauled in by George. Utah's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside Collins. The shot's good. On the assist by George.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Giannis. Outside Green. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 12. Lobbed up there for Collins. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's Green outside. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Clarkson. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, my, what a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Giannis. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Clarkson against Trent. Fires the three. Clarkson missing again. Milwaukee leading by 16. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Collins. Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 40 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Drives to the hoop. Kessler passes to Markkanen. And here's Collins. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. Collins against Antetokounmpo. 1:46 left in the game. The kick out to Porter. It's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Lets a floater go. Collier, that's good. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Milwaukee leading by 14. To the inside. Trent gets the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. They kick it out to Green. Here's Collier. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Giannis. Collins grabs the miss. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Driving in. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.